Let's catch up with David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. David, what do you have to say?
Well, guys,
thank you, David. So off the tip, it's New York. So the New York starting five. We've got Lance Thomas, Archie Goodwin out there with Rose. And there's Porzingis, and it's Ferguson in at the five. Pass to Rose. Launches it. Pocket six. Goes back up. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
And they are on the board first.
Let's see if that gets them off and running.
Porzingis passes to Rose. New York moving the ball around. The feed now to Goodwin. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Prez kicks to DeRozan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Love how DeRozan has grown as a player, as a leader of this team. And he's done a great job learning how to get to the line more frequently.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and he showed it there.
And here's Rose. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. There's a screen. Goodwin passes to Ferguson. He took good advantage of that screen.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On a defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
Porzingis kicks to Goodwin.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Goodwin. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now here's Prez. He's covered closely. Screened by Valanciunas. Back to Motiejunas. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
They got a number of clean shots, but yes, this just wasn't their day, and they were ice cold from outside.
That shot wide open. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
Valanciunas has a look from the mid-range. He is very comfortable taking it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's the screen. Goodwin, good.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And really, Prez is a fantastic player, a true leader on the floor who his teammates look up to.
The Knicks making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Outside Thomas. Outside Rose. Conley setting the pick for Rose. And it's Goodwin in the corner. Fires the 3. They get it again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Knicks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Unloads. And the Raptors miss again.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Porzingis inside, covered by Kim, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Rose.
The story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Kim loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
A quality look from mid-range. Prez so gifted at getting the room he needs to get these shots off.
Here's Thomas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thomas got his first points of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Prez with the bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
He certainly has it early on. He came out with some energy tonight.
Porzingis with the ball. Now guarded by Prez. Porzingis passes to Thomas. It's stolen by Prez. On the line, and it's off the back rim. No good. New York leading by 6. Left side Rose. Now the pass to Porzingis. Rejected by Kim.
And you gotta respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
And he gets the bucket.
He's been very decisive, very accurate shooting the basketball. Extremely productive quarter so far.
Back to Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
He feeds it to Goodwin. Back to Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Porzingis with the steal and pushing it up. Here's New York. Unloads. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
And those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Thomas. Odiunas has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. Rose dishes to Goodwin. Back to Rose. To the middle. Here's Porzingis, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Their offense came fairly easy to them out there. The D wasn't rushing them to do anything, and because of that, they made a lot of smart, calculated decisions that turned into easy points.
Outside Rose. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Goodwin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Raptors trail by 7. Lowry kicks to Prez. 3-pointer. That one's not going to go. The Knicks go the other way with it. Last time they met in New York.
And no one expected them to win that game per se, but no excuse for the way that one ended up.
They just simply blew it. Hopefully that won't occur ever again now that they have that bad taste in their mouth.
To the wing on the left. Here's Odiunas. Hits the jumper in space. And now it's only a 5-point New York lead.
And really just splendid distribution. When Prez sees an open man, he zips it over quickly.
Feeds to Vonleh. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's Goodwin missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Odiunas. There's the dish to Prez. Back to Odiunas. Porzingis with the block. Passes it to Rose. He dishes it to Vonleh. He kicks to Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Kept alive, and it's blocked by Kim. The bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Some changes for Toronto. Turtle comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Bielitsa in for Odiunas. And then for New York, Oubre comes in for Thomas, and Joseph Young subbed in for Rose. Goodwin kicks to Porzingis. He's 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Here's Kim. Young with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Young's running. Here's Goodwin. Goes back up. Here's Porzingis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Knicks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Terrence Jones is checked in for Toronto. Briante Weber comes in for Kyle Lowry.
In terms of big man, he is certainly one of the better free throw shooters in this league.
Now here's Prez. T right on him to the inside. And that's a foul called on Archie Goodwin. That's his first foul. Young with the steal.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Oh,
Here we go. Let's draw it up. Listen up. We've got to make
the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Defense has been atrocious lately for them. You can't blame him at all for wanting to address that here in this timeout.
Weber gets the bucket.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
The reason why, he has such a great touch. You got to have that shot inside with the big guys.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Kim. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I just love the tenacity that Prez displays, going straight into the heart of the D there and drawing the foul.
Both free throws good from Prez. The Knicks leading by 7. And Young kicks to Goodwin. Pass to Porzingis. 11 feet away. It's good. Porzingis has got 14 points for the game.
And the way he's been shooting the ball this quarter, he has his teammates fired up. That's why they have this lead.
Kim, the pass to Berta. Porzingis with the steal. And Young kicks to Goodwin. There's the screen. The pass to Porzingis. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. And now an 11-point New York lead.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Rob violates a pass it to Kim. The high post shot. That's good on the jump shot. 12 points for him.
I mean, an outstanding read by Prez. So good at getting out in transition.
And Young kicks to Goodwin. Pass to Porzingis. Tipped away. From 11 feet away. And off the front iron. And in it goes. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Bielitz kicks to Prez. From the top of the key, and another basket for Toronto.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
To the right side. Passes to Onuaku. Dishes it to Goodwin. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Prez has gotten 3 rebounds so far in the game. For 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Raptors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Prez. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Porzingis. The feed now to Goodwin. Back to Porzingis. And nothing is falling for him right now. A Raptors trail by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And so it's New York with it. Young in the corner. Kicks to Goodwin. By Porzingis, the 3, cans it from downtown. 8 points for Archie Goodwin.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
He has to have a quick trigger when he's facing a size mismatch as big as the one he had right there.
Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through. The injuries, the expectations.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past.
Well, and Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. Hey, with a little more luck, he may still be that.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
They've been all over them. They are making things extremely difficult for their opponents so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Kim in at 2 guard. He's out there with Weber. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Bucks put on a show. He had an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
He will remember that one for the rest of his life.
Right at the free throw line. Here's the screen. He feeds it to Pirtle. It's rebounded by New York. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Young outside. Pass to Ferguson. Back to Young. Rejected by Kim. He blocks it again. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And it's now 22 points for Prez.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Young pass to Ferguson. Back to Young. It's a teardrop. It's blocked.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
The Raptors making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in, and New York with a change here too. Thomas is checked in and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And DeRozan kicks to Prez. Young against DeRozan. Feeds to Prez. Outside Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Rose with the double team. Expanding his range. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Prez. Prez has got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Ferguson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Caught the D in a rough spot and took advantage of them there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The dish to Stokes. He kicks it to Prez. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Chance now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Motiejunas.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Young kicks to Rose. To the middle. Here's Ferguson, but he stays with it. Rose against Lowry. Tries again. Rose, that's good. Rose has got his first basket.
It's nice to see Derrick Rose still continue to work on his jump shot. When he's hitting that, it makes his team all the more dangerous.
And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. 4th, Kyle Lowry.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
These guys have great vision, understand how to create opportunities for their teammates.
Shot from the wing. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Toronto. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball, game in and game out. And checking out New York, just way behind.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
They really have. And maybe it's not the time to close the book on their season just yet, but that time isn't far off.
From deep. Rose can't get that one to fall. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Prez with the bucket.
When Prez is feeling it, your best bet is to keep feeding him the rock, a natural scorer who knows how to create for himself.
Young outside. Back to Rose. They set the screen. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Prez, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
It's Young on the wing. Outside Thomas. Right side Rose. This one for 3. Here's Onuaku. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Perez picks one up.
A moment here to check out some numbers for Perez. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Stokes. And it's Motiejunas in for Jenkins.
And this team is ahead largely because of his accuracy from the floor tonight.
The pass to Onuaku. Back to Rose. Right side Thomas. Young passes to Onuaku. Rose against DeRozan. Outside Rose. New York, no good that time either.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Doubled by Vonleh. Prez dishes to Valanciunas. Prez Perez with the ball. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Thomas kicks to Young. He dishes it to Rose. Back to Young. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Onuaku. 5 points in the game. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Perez kicks to Lowe. And Thomas over to help. Perez with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Poke loose. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That would have been a good time to just keep it.
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen.
For Noah Vonleh. And Goodwin subbed in for Rose. Weber, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. The Knicks with the lead. Goodwin passes to Porzingis. Nice D from Kim.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
A three ball. Nailed from three-point land. Perez has got 32 points in the game.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Thomas kicks to Young. To Porzingis. Back to Young. Shoot from the right block. 2 points. That one goes. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Perez, defended by Young. Here's Kim. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Goodwin. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Raptors making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Kim. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
And Young kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Thomas. Young outside. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots from 12. Good as the jump shot falls. Porzingis has got 20 points.
He knew he had a matchup he wanted, and he did a great job rising up and knocking his shot down with ease.
Here's Valanciunas. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Outstanding focus by Valanciunas on the shot. He is just a big, strong player who brushes off opposing defenders.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for New York. New York trailing. And Young kicks to Goodwin. It's stolen by Perez. Here's Weber. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hurdle's checked in to the paint. Here's Onuaku. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Knicks have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the first one drops.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Young pass to Onuaku. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of this ball. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Goodwin, good. Goodwin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
Prez kicks to Jones. Prez dishes to Jones. To the middle. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Both free throws good from Prez. New York's gotten into trouble with the through ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. So the wing on the left. Dishes it to Goodwin. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. It's Young on the wing, just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oubre passes to Goodwin. And the layup falls. Goodwin's got 14 points.
And repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. Shoot one more at the free throw line. So it'll be Prez shooting. Archie Goodwin picks one up. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. It's a close game here in Toronto. It's stolen by Prez. All alone. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Young outside. The feed to Goodwin. Rejected by Kim. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. .46 seconds left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts. Goodwin's got 8 here in the quarter.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Goodwin with the steal.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
But you can't waste time. You have to go quickly.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Goodwin. He's got 16. With 1 on the clock. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
And I love how energetic Prez is, always doing his best to annoy shooters.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Raptors out in front, leading by just 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Hey, dual threat with scoring and passing so far. How you liking the tempo of this game?
Well, DA, any tempo is good for me, man. You know, that's just how, I'm able to adapt to any situation. And when you can mold yourself like I can, playing this game is simple. I'm basically like a comedian playing basketball. That's it.
Comedians agree. Green. Hey, it's your color, man. I appreciate you. Back to you, Kevin.
I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Hey, if we let up on D even a little,
We return now to Toronto with a fantastic look at sunset at the downtown skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Wow, what a great view. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
Well, once you know that the only defense they can offer is fouling you, the game is yours.
Check the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Lance Thomas out there with Oubre. Then there's Vonleh. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that 3, and he's got some data.
And the basket by DeRozan.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Every time we turn around, he's getting another dish on the highlight reel.
Goodwin kicks to Thomas. Rose against Lowry. Vonleh setting the pick for Rose. But they get it back. Goes up again, and the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Vonleh.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
That's his shot. And with his size, even the defense up on him, they're still not going to be able to block it.
Double by Oubre. Right wing. Prez kicks to Valanciunas. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Toronto's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Now here's Goodwin. Defense right on him. Kicks it to Rose. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Goodwin atop the key. They set the pick. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thomas got 9.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Porzingis. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer from New York gave us some information. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up. Boy, losing a player like him right now, just a huge blow. They depend on this guy so much, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
And I'm sure his teammates want to see him come back very, very soon.
Rose kicks to Goodwin. Back to Rose. Trying his luck deep, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
These are the type of games you love. You can't predict. The only thing you know is it's going to be a close one.
Valanciunas.
If you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
Now Rose. He's got 10. Here's Goodwin. And his 3-pointers off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
Release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez.
There's a good screen. Valanciunas on the double team. Clock at 6. New York moving the ball around. Here's Rose. On target from 13 feet. He's got 12.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Kim. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 51 points for Prez.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Ferguson, the pass to Rose. He feeds it to Goodwin. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Goodwin's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Here's Kim. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Outside Thomas. Feeds it to Vonleh. And the pass to Ferguson. The dish to Goodwin. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And DeRozan kicks to Prez. Back to Motiejunas. This one for three. He doesn't hit that one. And New York will come the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Thomas kicks to Goodwin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Motiejunas. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Knicks.
And their guards have been the ones to really set the tone here tonight with their ability to create shots. You talk about the big fellas. They love to play with guards who try to keep them involved offensively.
Outside Rose, just 4 to shoot. Here's Ferguson.
Not known for his defense, but Valanciunas did a great job on that play.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Some changes for Toronto. Stokes is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Jenkins in for DeMar DeRozan. And a switch here also for New York. Porzingis is checked in for Noah Vonleh. Rose with the double team. Prez with the ball. Now defended by Goodwin. And it's in there. Prez has got 53.
Kyle Lowry with great vision and court awareness on that play. What a pass.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Rose dishes to Thomas. Ferguson, the pass to Thomas. Clock is at 3. He tries for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Raptors trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Prez kicks to Stokes. Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Pirtle, he is checked in for Motiejunas. Prez dishes to Stokes. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Rose. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Joseph Young's checked in for Archie Goodwin.
Derrick Rose, the former Memphis Tiger, has a great combination of speed and athleticism.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And he gets it to go from the high post.
That's terrific ball movement to get his teammate a wide open shot.
Rose kicks to Porzingis. Inside. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Prez. Non-stop scoring machine here. But they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. Here's Pirtle. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
Super focused. Pirtle taking the hit well and cashing in on a quality and one opportunity.
The Raptors making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Screen by Porzingis. Young outside. To Porzingis. It's good. Porzingis has got 22 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Raptors miss again. The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Onuaku. And he slams it one-handed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Outside for Lowry. Shoots a 3. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors.
Lowry gets more and more comfortable launching threes the longer he's in the league.
And here's Rose. He's got 14. Here's Ferguson. Count it. He's got 11.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Kim. Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's stolen by Jones. Now the Raptors moving it up. Prez leading the charge. Pirtle kicks to Love. Young with the steal. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Young. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Jenkins. Oubre's checked in for New York. Here's Kim. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Young with no one around. Misses the 3.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
All right, a chance here to check out Kyle Lowry. The past month has been surreal. 5th in assists, 5th in three-point shooting, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
Down low, here's Ferguson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Both shots good from the stripe. Raptors trail by 8. Prez kicks to Pirtle, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Yeah, questionable. But it almost got through. It's probably a quick bucket if it did.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
The Raptors shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Jones, no one around him. It's good from long range. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
His eyes just lit up as soon as he realized he was wide open from outside. The defense has to do a much better job.
Down low, it's tipped. 1:36 left to play here in the third.
Okay, that lay-in, he's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Raptors trail by 7. Here's Kim. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. The Knicks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Young against Lowry. Back to Young. They set the screen. The pass to Ferguson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jones sends it back. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Ferguson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Young with the ball. He's got 5. He kicks it to Oubre. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's good from long range. Porzingis has got 27 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Love the determination down low. Prez working his tail off and earning the foul in the process.
That free throw good from Prez. Both free throws good from Prez. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Goodwin. 19 points in the game. From deep three-point range. Got it!
Yes, indeed.
He got it! What a shot!
Concentration.
3 points at the buzzer.
Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Our closer is our tempo, intelligent tempo. Let's still run.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Kim in at point guard. Moniunas out there with Pirtle. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Bialica in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Rose kicks to Porzingis. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 6. Dishes to Moniunas. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Pirtle. And he banks in the layup. Pirtle's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Raptors.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Pirtle with the steal. He dishes it to Prez. And there's the feed to Moniunas. DeRozan in the corner. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Goodwin kicks to Oubre. Outside Rose. Screen by Porzingis. Conley setting the pick for Rose. Goodwin, good.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Kim. Banked in off the glass.
The steals of Prez on that drive. So quick, so creative.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Rose. To the middle. Here's Vonleh. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And it's 9 points for Noah Vonleh.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Good.
And Prez is just a dynamic player, a flawless passer who sets his guys up perfect.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's Vonleh atop the key. Inside. Oubre, good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
I don't think the defense have given up. I just think it's too much offensive firepower to hold in check.
In the corner, Moniunas with it, launches it. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Rose. Now here's Oubre. Tight defense on him. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now here's Prez. He's covered by Rose. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Just really fantastic manipulation of the D by Prez. So skilled at drawing these type of fouls.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. And a switcher also for New York. Thomas checked in for Kelly Oubre. Now Goodwin. There's a screen. Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Now here's Prez. T right on him. And again, Toronto no up.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Sinks the triple.
And Rose, an explosive scorer, but he's always been a very capable passer at the point.
Him. But they recover it. Second shot opportunity. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Knicks leading by 5. Goodwin with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Took him no time at all on that one. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
He has buried every good look today, and I think down the stretch will be huge as well.
Count that bucket.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Rose against Lowry. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Kim. Here's Monte And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Knicks making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. First free throw is good. Monte drops both of them. Here's Rose. Kicks it to Oubre. Pass to Porzingis. At the elbow, it's Rose. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Feeds it to Prez. Lets it go from 11. And no good that time. Great D that time from Thomas. Passes it to Porzingis. To the wing right side. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Kim. And the Raptors miss again.
I like the aggressiveness. What I don't like is the lack of efficiency.
Thomas passes to Oubre. Monte against Thomas. He feeds it to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Trying his luck deep. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Prez dishes to Monte. To tie it up. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Prez. Now he's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now here's Oubre. DeRozan defending. Over to the left wing. And Monte picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Porzingis. It's stolen by Prez.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Drains the 3-pointer.
I don't know what coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
And here's Rose. Here's the dish to Oubre. Pass to Porzingis. It's deflected. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Here's Kim. The shot from the low post is good. Prez has got 8 here in the quarter.
It's possible to stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
It's stolen by Lowry. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And finish off by Prez.
And that's all.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. Love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Don't quit.
We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York gave us some information. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. And if he were to be out with an injury now, it would really hurt this team, Kevin, because they count on him to do so many things.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Here's Porzingis, and the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
They're not on the same page. They look totally lost out there.
Lowry's shot is good.
They'll lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Prez. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mona Eunice. Goodwin's checked in for Vonleh. Now here's Goodwin. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. Thomas kicks to Porzingis. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. That's 29 points for Porzingis.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Here's Kim. On the 3 off target.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Rose kicks to Thomas. Goodwin passes to Thomas. Rose, great pass to set up the lay-in. Rose has got 12 points here in the second half.
Derrick Rose inside is a treat to watch because watch how high he gets off the floor.
Lowry dishes to Prez. Thomas with the steal. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. It's stolen by Prez. The pass to Lowry. Unloads. They get the rebound. And stay with the play. Valanciunas. And the Raptors lead by 8.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Plenty of space. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And that's 31 points for Porzingis.
That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
And Valanciunas again.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Rose kicks to Porzingis. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Porzingis comes with the double team. Dishes it to Prez. Toronto working the ball around now. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Good on the triple. DeRozan's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Raptors. Knicks trail by 9. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Porzingis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Porzingis has got 36.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their men.
Gave up a little momentum and then grabbed it right back.
Man, this 4th quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
It has taken them a while to find their range, but in the most important quarter, the 4th, they found it.
So it's Toronto now. They've led by as much as 10. Kim outside for Lowry. To the paint, Thomas with the steal.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
They can't worry about that. They need to find the quickest shot possible.
And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. Prez picks one up. That's the first. That brings them within 5. Miles Plumlee's checked in for the Knicks. So he gets them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Here's Kim. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And New York making a change. Conley's checked in.
And not as productive a trip as you would like. but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Look here, guys. This is what we live for. We've battled all night, and now it's crunch time.
Here's Rose. Toronto grabs the miss.
See, that's a good look from within his range. You know he's kicking himself for missing it.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Good one, passes to Rose. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I will put him in the category as a clutch player. Derrick Rose delivers again.
Lowry dishes to Moniunas. Prez kicks to Moniunas. No good with the triple.
Look here, guys. This is what we live for. We've battled all night.
Here's New York. They trail by 3 to the inside. Conley. Money!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
The difference is he wanted it. There was no way he was letting anybody else take that shot.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Hey, if we let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
And here's Rose outside. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Each possession, more confidence from Derrick Rose. He wants the basketball. He's starting to knock him down.
And the Raptors call time here. Now here's Prez. He's guarded by Thomas. Prez kicks to Moniunas. It's in!
That pass was a work of art right there.
Ends with a big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put on here